What's up, guys? This is the Sports Nerd coming at you with first a quick channel update before we get into today's video. Um, Starting next week, I'm gonna become a lot less stricter on if I upload daily or not, just because I don't want this channel just to get stale because of the lack of sports that's going on right now. But I will be covering a lot more NBA, like I am going to do in today's video, my Eastern Conference predictions. But don't be surprised if I somehow stop uploading daily over the next over the next couple of weeks and in the weeks to come, just because of school coming up, and then of course with the lack of sports until football season starts. So now let's get into today's video. What's up, guys? This is the Sports Nerd coming at you with my NBA Eastern Conference finals and playoff predictions. Now, before we get into the actual matchups, we're going to go with our first 1 through 8 seeding. So let's get into it. So quickly, remember that there are right now 9 teams from this conference that are in here. They are the top 8 as scheduled right now, which are the Bucks at 1, Raptors at 2, Celtics at 3, Heat at 4, Pacers at 5, Sixers at 6, Nets at 7, Magic at 8, and then, of course, the 9 seed was the Wizards. So, let's get into these predictions now. Okay, so obviously in the 1 spot we have the Bucks. Okay, then we have the Raptors at number 2. The Celtics will remain at 3. The Heat will be at 4. The Sixers will move up to 5. The Pacers will move down to 6. The Nets move down to 7. And then the Magic will hold at 8 and will not be and the Wizards will be knocked out then. So that sets up in our first Eastern Conference series between the Bucks and the Magic. Actually, no, let's just name the matchup first. So our matchups for the quarterfinals include Bucks versus the Magic, the Raptors versus the Nets, Celtics versus the Sixers, and the Heat versus the Pacers. I mean, no, wait. Did I say that right? Oh, okay, yeah. I remember the Sixers were at number 5. So the Bucks playing the Magic, Raptors playing the Nets, Celtics playing the Pacers, Heat are playing the Sixers. I'm getting so confused in this thing. Here we go. So that will leave us first with the Bucks and the Magic, and Bucks are going to win this series, I think, in 4 to 5 games. I'm going to say a 5-game series. Bucks are way too talented, in my opinion. They have a great forefront with Giannis, Middleton, of course, all those other guys on that front. So they're going to beat the Magic in a 5-game series 4-1. Now, we have the Raptors versus the Nets in our next series, which is going to be a Raptors win. I have them sweeping the Nets in a 4-game series. Sorry. Actually, here's the thing we're gonna make this a question thing. Let me know in the comments if I say this wrong, like if it actually is a best of 5, because I may not be remembering these rules correctly. So I'm gonna say it as a 4-game series win now, but if it's only 3, please forgive me because I may forget some rules from time to time. So please let me know in the comment section if the rule is for a best of 5 series or best of 7 series. But I'm going by best of 7s. Okay, so the Raptors are gonna sweep the Nets in a 4-game series, and then the Celtics are going to play the Pacers in the next series, which will be a win of a series in 5. Wait, hold on, wait. Yeah, Celtics and the Pacers. 6-game series win for the Celtics. I think the Pacers could give them a little bit of a challenge, but the Celtics, I think, are also way too talented, so they're going to win that 3-2 in a 6-game series, which puts the Heat and the Sixers together in a very shootout series, in my opinion, and that will put them at that will put the Heat over the top in a shootout series. I'm going to put them winning it in 7 games, 4-3. So now if we move on to the semifinals, so we have, of course, the winners are the Bucks, the Raptors, the Celtics, and, of course, the Heat. Now, what does this mean? So the Bucks are going to play the Heat, and the Raptors play the Celtics. Now, Bucks and the Heat. The Heat dominated this regular season series. However, the Bucks, I think, are going to own them here because home field is not on the Heat side, and I think that the Bucks are also going to learn from their mistakes. So the Bucks are going to win this in a also very close series in a 6-game series, 4-2. Now, the Raptors and the Celtics. The Celtics are going to upset the Raptors here. I love the Celtics. I love what Jason Tatum has been doing on this team. However, I do think that the Raptors will give them a tough time in this. It's going to be a 7-game series for the semis, which will set up between the Celtics and the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Final. Now, this is a very great series. Now, even though I love the Celtics and I love what Jason Tatum and all those guys, Smart and all those guys have been doing on their side, I do think that even though with all those guys on that side, they cannot beat this Milwaukee Bucks team. They're too talented. They have a very good forefront on defense. They just cannot be stopped. Giannis is playing like an MVP type caliber level player. They has a lot of great guards on that side, a lot of great blockers, rebounders. So for sure, the Bucks, the number one seed and the best record in the NBA, moving on to the NBA Finals. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you agree with my prediction? Do you think I should have done it anywhere differently? And also remember, let me know what you think. Is it a 5-game series at the beginning or a best of 7 series at the beginning? Because I may be wrong at the beginning if I said. I apologize if I am. And please make sure you let me correct the thing in the comments below. But until next time, my name is the Sports Nerd. Have a great rest of your weekend. And go Chiefs, baby.